Let's get right into it. Number 7, the toxic waste distillery. Let's clear something up first. Your body does not need a detox because you already have one, and it's disgusting. It's called your liver. Every minute, your liver filters your blood. Everything you eat, everything you drink, everything you breathe in by accident. Chemicals, toxins, waste, it all ends up there. And your liver doesn't throw that trash away, it processes it. One of the things it makes is bile, a thick, bitter fluid. Greenish yellow. It's not clean, it's not gentle. It's designed to break things apart, specifically fat. Without bile, you couldn't digest a cheeseburger, or pizza, or half the food you think you enjoy. But bile has another job, a darker one. Your body is constantly killing off old red blood cells, millions of them. When they die, your liver steps in. It breaks them down, recycles the useful parts, and what's left becomes pigment. That pigment ends up in bile, which is why your waste looks the way it does. Let that sink in. Your body takes the remains of dead blood cells and turns them into a bitter digestive fluid, then sends it into your gut. Not because it's elegant, but because it works. No liver, no bile, no digestion, no waste removal. Toxins build up. Fat stops breaking down. Your blood turns against you. So when someone tells you to detox your liver, understand this. Your liver doesn't need cleansing. It needs to keep doing its filthy, non-stop job. It's gross, it's chemical, and it's the only reason your body doesn't poison itself. Number 6, the living shield of corpses. You think your skin is clean? It isn't. It's a shield made of corpses. Every year you shed about 8 to 9 pounds of dead skin cells, your body flaking off and falling into your clothes, your bed, your floor. Right now, the dust around you isn't dirt, it's you. But the dead skin is only the beginning. Your skin is an ecosystem, a living surface covered in billions of bacteria, and buried inside your pores are microscopic mites called demodex, 8-legged creatures. Too small to feel, living on your face, eating your dead skin, and yes, they're mating. You are never alone. There is a constant microbial sex party happening in your pores. Not because nature is cruel, but because your skin depends on it. Those bacteria and mites compete with harmful invaders. They take up space, they consume resources, they form a biological barrier that stops dangerous infections from taking over your skin. Kill everything, and something worse moves in. This is why your skin sheds nonstop. Those dead cells are disposable armor, a sacrificial layer, a constant turnover that removes damage, bacteria, and UV-exposed tissue before it can turn into something deadly. No shedding, no microbes, no barrier. Your skin cracks, infections spread, and the outside world gets in. It's dirty, it's crowded, and it's the only reason your body isn't an open wound. Number 5, the sticky air filter. Your lungs are not clean, they're sticky on purpose. Every time you breathe, you inhale more than air. Dust, smoke, bacteria, pollution, chemical vapor, especially if you live in a city. You think it's probably fine, but your lungs know this. So they coat themselves in mucus. Thick, wet, sticky. Not to feel nice. To catch everything you shouldn't be breathing. Every particle that lands in your lungs gets trapped in slime. Smoke from traffic, microplastics, vapor residue, bacteria looking for a new home. None of it belongs there, and your lungs don't let it stay. They sweep it out. Tiny hairs called cilia beat in perfect rhythm, pushing that mucus upward, slowly, constantly, until it reaches your throat. And then comes the part nobody likes. You swallow it. Every day you drink a mucus cocktail filled with the things your lungs refuse to keep. Dust, bacteria, smoke particles, all of it slides down into your stomach, where acid finishes the job your lungs started. This isn't a flaw. It's a system. If your lungs didn't do this, that trash wouldn't move upward. It would sink deeper. Scar tissue would form, infections would spread, oxygen would stop reaching your blood. You wouldn't suffocate dramatically. You'd fade. Slowly. So when you cough, when your throat feels gross, when you think, why is my body doing this? That's not weakness. That's maintenance. Your lungs aren't meant to be clean. They're meant to sacrifice your comfort to protect your breathing. It's slimy. It's disgusting. And it's the only reason every breath doesn't poison you. Number 4, the cellular suicide squad. Look at that pus-filled pimple on your skin. Don't look away yet. You're not seeing something dirty. You're looking at a battlefield. Every time bacteria break into your body, your immune system responds without asking permission. White blood cells rush in. They surround the threat. They attack. They explode. And they die. On purpose. Pus is not waste. It's not filth. It's a mass grave. Millions of white blood cells sacrifice themselves to trap bacteria before it spreads. They rupture. They spill their contents. They create a thick, disgusting barrier made of dead cells and debris. That yellow-white sludge is the aftermath of a fight your body already won. You didn't feel heroic. You didn't do anything. Your body did it for you. And it doesn't stop there. Some immune cells are trained to die immediately after contact. Others are designed to self-destruct once their job is done. No retreat, no repair, just elimination. The goal isn't survival, the goal is containment. Because if even a few bacteria escape, the infection spreads. Blood poisoning, organ failure, death, fast. So your immune system chooses the cheaper option. It burns itself down, every swollen bump, every pocket of pus, every gross, inflamed mess. That's not your body failing. That's your body absorbing the damage so the rest of you doesn't have to. You are the main character. But the story only works because millions of cells die quietly in the background. No immune system, no sacrifice, no second chance. It's ugly, it's violent, and it's the only reason a small cut doesn't end your life. Number 3, the biorecycling cannibalism. Here's the part no one likes to say out loud. When you're hungry, when you're asleep, when food stops coming in, your body doesn't panic. It starts eating itself. This process is called autophagy, and it's not metaphorical. Your cells literally break themselves apart. They hunt down damaged pieces, old proteins, broken machinery, anything inefficient. Then they swallow it. This isn't decay, it's recycling. Your cells tear down their weakest parts and burn them for fuel. Not because they want to, because wasting energy is more dangerous than self-cannibalism. At the cellular level, survival means sacrifice. If your body didn't do this, broken parts would pile up. Malfunctions would spread. Cells would clog themselves with junk they can't use. Eventually, systems fail. Tissues weaken. Disease takes over. So your body chooses the brutal option. It eats what no longer works. This is why autophagy gets talked about in fasting circles and biohacking forums. Not because it's trendy, but because it's ancient. This is how life survives scarcity. When resources disappear, your body doesn't shut down. It cleans house, piece by piece, cell by cell. You don't feel it happening. You don't get a warning. You don't get a choice. Your body decides what parts of itself are no longer worth keeping. It's not gentle, it's not pretty, but it's efficient. Your body doesn't survive by preserving everything. It survives by knowing what to destroy. And that's the most disgusting part of all. Number 2, the acid-proof melting pot. That's your stomach. It sounds like sci-fi horror. Unfortunately, it's real, and it's happening inside you right now. Every single day, your body produces a chemical mixture called stomach acid. Its pH sits between 1 and 2. That's strong enough to dissolve bone, corrode metal, and break down meat. Strong enough to eat straight through your own body. So why doesn't it? Because your stomach cheats death with slime. Every second, the walls of your stomach are coated in a layer of mucus, about 180 microns thick, roughly the width of 2 human hairs. That's it. That thin, wet barrier is the only thing preventing your stomach acid from burning straight through your own flesh. It's slimy, it's disgusting, and it's sacrificial. However, that mucus lining doesn't last. Your stomach acid is so aggressive that the entire inner surface has to be destroyed and rebuilt every 3 days. Think less organ and more acid-proof melting pot. No reset cycle means no protection. And without protection, your stomach wouldn't just digest your lunch. It would digest itself. Your organs would burn. Your tissues would rupture. And you would die. It's violent. It's gross. But that's the cost of staying alive. Number 1, the human composter. Let's be honest. You're not the one digesting your food. They are. Inside your gut lives a crowd of trillions. Bacteria, microbes, organisms that don't care about you. They care about food. And every time you eat, you feed them first. Your gut is a compost bin. Whatever your stomach can't finish gets handed off. Fiber, scraps, leftovers, the stuff you can't break down. Your microbes tear it apart, they ferment it, they rot it, they turn waste into fuel. This is decomposition, happening while you're alive. As microbes eat, they release gases, acids, chemicals, short-chain fatty acids that power your gut lining, vitamins your body can't make, signals that talk directly to your brain. Yes, your mood, your cravings, even your anxiety. They're not just digesting food, they're influencing you. When this system works, you feel fine. When it doesn't, everything backs up. Bloating, pain, inflammation, brain fog. Your compost pile goes anaerobic, toxic, unstable. That's why antibiotics wreck your stomach. They don't just kill bad bacteria, they bulldoze the entire ecosystem. And something always grows back first, usually the wrong thing. So when your stomach growls, when you pass gas, when your gut feels alive, that's not failure. That's a controlled rot keeping you fed. You don't just eat food, you host a decomposition engine. It's smelly, it's noisy, and without it, you'd starve surrounded by nutrients you can't use. So which part of your body grossed you out the most? Drop it in the comments. If this changed how you see your body, please hit like, subscribe, and stay alive a little longer with us.